Hello, my people. It's time for Virtual Seas. It's the show about ocean video games. And I have a pretty cool one that I downloaded called Beyond Blue. And if you don't know what this is, neither did I. But it's pretty similar to Endless Ocean. But I feel like, although I do enjoy Endless Ocean, the amount of content has been sort of artificially stretched to create like a pretty long game that becomes pretty repetitive because of that dang mystery board thing. Beyond Blue feels like if you took Endless Ocean and just compressed it to only like the original content and you didn't make the player like repeat it a bunch of times. So it's pretty cool. It has a much more involved story. And it's like fully voice acted and stuff, so I don't have to read the whole time like I do on a lot of these games. But I'll quit yapping about it and just start playing it, I guess. And it's got a bunch of licensed music, but there's a streaming mode where you can turn off the licensed music and then you don't get hit by copyright claims. Allegedly. We'll find out, I guess. But here it is. That's going to be me on the left. That's my buddy on the right. And this game has like the perfect vibes for this channel anyway. So we'll do a new game so we can see all of the content. Blue Planet 2. Excellent program.
I'm generally not a woo-woo kind of person. If I don't get something, I want to unpack it, get the facts. But the ocean, it's a part of me. You could say it runs in my blood.
I don't really know what woo-woo means.
My grandmother was a freediver, an ama. She helped me feel its rhythm and understand how one breath could last a lifetime. We dove so often, the memories all run together. Except one. When I wished I could stay down forever.
Imagine if that happened. What if you looked at a whale right in its freaking eye? That's what I desperately want to experience.
The ocean cast its spell on me that day. And its mystery still consumes me. Day 1, submerged atoll, Western Pacific. It's great to be diving again. I'm anxious to find our sperm whale family and look in on our mother-to-be. I'm also excited to test out Andre's new tech. Ocean X is expecting a huge audience for our first
Ocean
live stream,
X.
given how bad things were in this region.
Mega cringe warning.
No pressure though. Ready to dive.
Yeah, the whole Ocean X thing makes me feel bad, but it's generally ignorable. Yeah, we gotta do this. Turn this on. What? That's what I want, right? Okay.
In and okay.
So,
hey, Mirai, how's the new suit?
Nice. A bit itchy, but I've had worse.
It's a very talky game.
How are you breathing?
Breathing easy. This rebreather is amazing. Feels like I'm freediving.
A genuine compliment. Should have caught that on the live stream.
Give me a few minutes. I want it to be amazing, and I'm still getting used to this AR visor.
So, the idea is, this is like near future with some kind of technology that's not too far away. And you're basically diving and streaming it with your little helmet or something, invented by the geniuses at Ocean X. That's basically all the setup you need, really. Okay. So, we found this Chilean Devil Ray.
Done. How many scans before the AI is trained on a creature?
It will vary. There are many factors that affect the confidence level of a match.
So you don't know. Got it. Now, point me to the buoy so I can try the hydrophones. I want to make sure all the tech is working before we stream. Irina, how you feeling?
Haven't thrown up today.
Well, it's still early.
You gonna be okay with the live stream?
I may let you do most of the talking.
Once you reach the buoy, you can triangulate the sound of any animal.
Clever.
Thank you.
What was that? Splendid Alfonsino. I don't know what that was. Some more Splendid Alfonsinos. This is my little buoy with the hydrophones.
That's close enough. You can use your dive watch to control the buoy from there.
Refresh me on the controls.
Move the targeting circle around. Each sound will get louder when you are close to locking in on an animal's location.
Bee-nosed dolphins. We got over here. Sperm whale. Humpback whales.
Mariah, if you're okay, I'm going to start the live stream.
Let's roll. Welcome to the Ocean X live stream. I'm Dr. Mirai Soto, and I'll be your eyes and ears on this expedition. I'm joined today by two colleagues.
Hello, I'm Andre.
Hello, everyone. I'm Irina.
Don't get too jealous, folks, just 'cause I'm swimming with dolphins. My grandmother always warned me that although they're cute, they can also be pranksters. And today, also very noisy.
Can your AI parse through all those sounds?
Not using this scanner. But I do have a new drone design that should be better at isolating the source of the sounds.
So there's these dang dolphins. Oh, there's one. Yeah, they're swimming around here. Little tricksters.
Done. And maybe next time I can weigh in before on the number that we need to scan.
As I mentioned, the confidence model is complex. You just want to find the whales.
Guilty.
There's a little bit of sass in this game. So, I'll have to do a, sass warning up front for those that are sensitive.
That looks to be a sperm whale. I think I saw this bull from the sub. I wonder how far he's traveled.
Once we have a reliable ID on him, I'll see if anyone has tracked him before.
Nice.
He's doing one of those rolly things. That's all we need for him? He's making some sound with his little mouth. Wow. And some humpbacks.
Looks like we've got our first singer.
Fantastic. Hopefully on your next dive you can record his song to compare with other humpbacks in the area.
Fun fact, in addition to being an engineering whiz, Andre is quite the musician. Are you still writing music?
Not for years.
Dry spell?
More like raising teenagers. Hey Mirai, I'm seeing alerts on the South Buoy if you want to pull them down.
Okay, let's see what mysteries this buoy unlocks.
She definitely roasted Andre for his musical interests. Some kind of artificial sounds. Trying to figure out what they're all about. But I hear a whale out there. Oh, there's more? And dolphins. Juveniles. Juvenile delinquents.
What does that sound? Did I break something?
I've deployed acoustic modems to transmit from other sensors.
For those of you who have no idea what he's talking about, he means we use sound to transmit data, so we can have Wi-Fi in the ocean.
Impressive. What kind of bandwidth do we get?
Like 1990s dial-up. Fun alert. Looks like some young dolphins are having a play date.
Play with this stick.
Hey guys, can I take a turn?
Give that a whirl.
Well, you don't see that every day. At least I don't.
Frankly, neither do I. Ooh, company.
Unbelievable. That sounds too close to be outside the research zone.
One of the waypoints went down. Do you think that's related?
Yeah, probably.
Red light must mean a serious alert.
Yeah, dead battery.
Whoa! Octopus! I think it went in that cave. I'd like to go in that cave. Let's be real. There's no way I'm not squeezing through here to follow that octopus.
Let's do it.
Definitely want to practice diver rescue at some point.
Well, maybe.
Mirai, please be careful.
Swear in real life the diver gets an octopus stuck on their head and they can't pull it off. Oh my god, look at this guy. He's freaking me out. Get away.
Hey there! Sorry to spoil your hiding place.
There's no way it wouldn't just ink right in your face, right? I guess if you were really chill with it, maybe it would be that calm, but I don't know. I think it would ink, and it would grab onto your head, and it would bite you with its little beak. But who knows? Okay, what was I doing? I feel like I was doing something important. The whale thingy is gone, because it got scared away by the scary noise. Everything about this game is like my dream. It's just all my dream. Like swimming around like a fish, meeting all the fish, living with the fish, studying the fish, meeting the mammals, greeting the mammals. It's just like someone made my dream.
Biochemical emittance triggered this whole area.
Because of me. Not because of me, but because I configured the sensors to detect stress in the coral population.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
these things are
Let's
stressed.
find out what's causing that stress.
Mirai, please collect biosamples from any of the distressed corals.
Happy to oblige.
For those watching, these sensors help us understand what leads to resiliency in coral so we can help breed it into other species.
Need 2 more samples. Let's see, are you stressed? This looks pretty stressed to me. No? It's not that stressed. It's actually coping just fine. This thing's stressed. Look at that. You can see the stress right on it. Where's the other one? Oh, there's a stressed one right there. We went right past it. Didn't see how stressed it was. Oh no, that's the same one. What am I talking about? Where the heck is the third one? You're telling me this is not stressed? It's chill? Well, this one's clearly stressed. It has no idea what's going on.
Done.
Dunzo.
Mirai, sperm whales. And they must be your pod because I have a tag signal that is definitely ours. Pushing the waypoint.
On my way. I'm hoping to reconnect with the sperm whale family, whom I have been tracking for years. I'm excited to check in on our mother-to-be.
Kudas. Man, find a lot of splendid Alfonsinos. What kind of shark are you? White tip reef shark. Oh, are these parrotfish? Triggerfish. Amateur. That's the parrotfish. Okay. Here's the pod. Dude, what if you just rolled up on these? It would be so sick.
Mirai clearly has a fondness for these creatures. She's fallen silent.
Right. Let me finish scanning them all. I still don't see our pregnant mother.
Got them all?
Done.
Good.
Which one of you is
Everything
pregnant?
all right?
I am now. Look. Our mommy whale has delivered. Everyone say hi to her beautiful 1-ton baby girl.
That's
Is she
the
okay?
baby.
Right.
Shh.
Going in for the milk.
I just wish all of you could be here for 1 second. Amazing. That is the end of our stream. Like, share, comment. Remember, we need you. All of us down here.
Like and subscribe. Love your mom, be a good neighbor, learn from grandmother's experience. These are all things I learned from studying sperm whales. Dr. Shane Garrett. Wise words. No disagreements. Here's my excellent sub. I got my little iPad. Almost said iPod. I got a drone. I got a toilet that definitely just goes directly out into the water, so you see whatever went in there just floating away. Got a shower, get the salt water off. I got music here that I can't listen to on YouTube because of copyright. But first, before we dig in further, let's watch these cool videos. Hopefully these aren't like copyrighted or whatever, because they're pretty fun. Let's just, they're like a minute each. Let's give them a whirl. Video quality is a little bad, but it's interesting subject matter for sure.
My family used to go to the beach every summer. For me, that was my favorite thing to do all year long. Hearing the seagulls, the sound of the ocean pounding on the beach. For me, that was just grounding and relaxing and fascinating all at the same time.
The physicality of the ocean is one of the things that, as a kid, attracted me the most. That thrill of just having that ocean energy push me along. You could just ride all day. There was no lift tickets, there was no fees to get into the ocean.
When I describe to people what it's like to dive on a coral reef, they're like, oh, I never thought about that. They've never had a shark swim right beside them. Look them in the eye and give them a little fright for a second before they realize that the shark just wonders what I'm doing, just like I wonder what the shark is doing.
I started free diving. So when I think of diving, I really think of free diving. Like, this is what whales do, right? Take a big breath of air and they hold that oxygen inside their body. This ability to free dive down to where the scuba divers were, swim around and come back up, was just so free. Nothing on, no equipment. I just love that. It made me feel like a fish.
When I did my first submersible dive, I realized it wasn't just that I was meant to be out on ships. I was supposed to be in the bottom. I don't think anyone has ever measured endorphins in submarines, but I can tell you they're probably through the roof.
The first time I was in a submarine, I saw that life down there and 50 new questions popped into my brain. That wouldn't have
look at
come
that
up
thing.
because it was this immersive experience and I just
Whoa.
felt it.
When you're in a submarine and you're looking at these magical environments, you're overwhelmed by this
It's
sense
exactly
of
like
wonder.
Subnautica.
You're humbled by this feeling of there's so much I don't know about the world, and you're stimulated to figure out how this all works together.
I'm a marine biologist. I'm someone who studies the ocean from as many angles as I can.
When my kids ask me what I do for a living, I tell them that I'm an explorer. I'm an aquanaut. I dive down to the bottom of the ocean and I see things that people have never seen before. How lucky am I to be able to share this amazing habitat with the rest of the world?
Right on. I want to be an aquanaut so bad. Pretty cool explanation of the sea madness that we seem to be stricken with.
As a child, I had no idea how important the ocean is. That the great majority of life on Earth is in the sea. That the greatest diversity of life is in the sea. My name is Sylvia Earle. I'm a scientist, an oceanographer, an ocean explorer. I've spent years at sea aboard ships and thousands of hours under the sea. I've seen things others have not. If others could see what I've witnessed, they would know how much the
Look at
ocean
that prawn
has changed,
suit.
and they would know why caring
So
for the ocean
cool.
matters to everyone, everywhere. The ocean is Earth's life support system, generating most of the oxygen in the atmosphere, capturing much of the carbon dioxide produced by human actions. The ocean is the planet's living blue heart. Every creature has a story. Every one, whether you're looking at a little crab, or a starfish, or a shark. If people stayed on the shore and never got underwater, how would we ever know that they have communities, they have faces? Their importance as fellow citizens, as cultures, as amazing creatures that we can learn
Moon
from.
jelly.
There's a lot of water we now know elsewhere in the solar system and elsewhere in space. But to have a liquid ocean with frozen polar areas, it's taken 4.5 billion years to shape the world in a way that is favorable to humankind. It's taken us about 4.5 decades to significantly unravel systems. No ocean, no life. No ocean, no us.
Word. Okay, last one. For now, till we unlock more.
My name is Shane Garrow, and I'm the founder of the Dominica Sperm Whale Project. I've been following the lives of sperm whale families in the Caribbean Sea based off the beautiful nature island of Dominica. I've had the sort of greatest honor to spend thousands of hours in the company of the sperm whale families. And over the last 15 years, we've come to know 30 different families. We know about 10 of those personally. My research focuses mostly on the connection between these families' lives and what they say to each other, and how they succeed in the ocean by living in these small families. They live these rich and complex lives in part of the ocean that we find difficult to even explore. Sperm whale society is matrilineal, meaning it's grandmothers and daughters that will live together for life. The young males live in the family until they're about teenagers, and then they go on this sort of open ocean wander for about 15 to 20 years before they are breeding age. But
Typical
females will
teens.
stay together for life. They communally raise and defend their babies, and they live in this sort of community of neighboring families just like we do. Behavior is what you do, but culture is how you've learned to do it. In the same way that we're all humans, but some of us eat with chopsticks and some of us eat with a fork. We're all still eating. but how we've learned to eat is importantly different. The secret for how these animals are surviving are these traditional behaviors, and that's why every calf counts. Every female calf is critically important, and each one of those that we lose so much potential. I think one thing that my research has shown is that our lives are really similar. The values that we have in our families, love your mom, be a good neighbor, learn from your grandmother's experience. And ultimately, life is about the quality of the relationships that you build with those around you, whether you're a whale or not. The secrets that my grandmother learned are helping me to survive now. Ensuring that these grandmothers survive to be grandmothers to share their stories, and ensuring that these babies live long enough to learn them is what's going to enable these animals to be around for a long time.
Here's what I don't get. These little babies, they got tons of those fish stuck on the sides of them. They look like there's some kind of parasitic thing going on there. And the other whales are just like watching them. If I was one of those whales, I would just be biting those little fish off all the time like they were fleas and ticks. But I'm not an aquanaut. I'm not a biologist. I don't know what's really going on. I'm just saying, if I had a baby whale and it was covered in weird little fishes, I'd do something about it. I'd stand up for that little baby whale. I'm trying to look at this whiteboard. What's going on with it? It's my drone. Pretty cool. Come on, I want to look at my sweet whiteboard. Tall map. Okay. Okay, you can check out the nursing behavior and the 3D scans or whatever. What else we got in here? Cabinet of toiletries. Power of attorney papers. What the heck? Beautiful artwork. Japanese thingy. The live stream handbook. Studying how to stream. Not a bad idea. Okay, well, let's see some of these behaviors then, right? Science log. Where's that, Oh, you go into this, and then you look at behavior. We don't have the nursing behavior unlocked? It's weird. So that's how it moves. This is how it rolls, very, very slowly. You can move them around and stuff. Nobody that cool in here. Yet. Oh, this is cool. What does it do? Does it show its gross mouth? Not really. Oh, man. Whoa, gross. That was bad. I don't want to see that again. Let's see it swim fast, though. Ew. Look at pulsing and wiggling. That was gross. Not a fan. Okay. Let's call the Andre.
Hello, Mariah. Thanks for checking in.
Hey, Andre.
Nice dive. How are you feeling?
A bit tired, but I can't wait to get back out. Can you believe we found the family on the first dive? And they have a new baby girl.
I know. Well done. Feeling settled in the sub. Has everything tested out?
Tests?
I knew I forgot something.
This solo sub test makes me nervous. We're definitely fitting it out for 2 pilots next time.
Jealous?
Jealous?
Okay, you found me out.
You can
Boom,
drive
roasted.
next time.
Oh, that would be nice. So, I have something I know you'll want to see. It's what the live stream saw of A12 and her baby. I didn't think you expected her to deliver so soon, though.
I thought she had more time given her weight, but it was hard to know for sure. What's the about?
Just noting her low weight. Also wondering when you'll find the rest of her pod. Maybe they were diving.
I'll find them. Hey, I was thinking we should name the baby whale Andrea. She has your kind eyes.
And my
Aw.
bald head. No, I'm putting her in the sim as A17.
Ugh, you're so sentimental. Hey, where's Arena?
Probably in the head throwing up.
What is up with you and Arena?
She threw up
Jeez.
one time. Why are you being so hard on her?
I just don't like the idea of using priceless expedition time to make pharmaceutical companies richer.
No, I'm not gonna dig into that, buddy.
Not biting. Is she gonna jump on the chat?
She's reading a brief about that deep-sea mining impact study.
Okay, I definitely don't have time to get into that with you. I gotta call my sister.
No problem. Send Ren my best.
I will.
We unlocked a new video again.
Hey girl,
Check it out later.
aren't you supposed to be 20,000 leagues under the sea?
Book
I am.
reference.
I'm calling from the sub.
That's crazy.
It's late there. Are you going or coming?
Just got home from a concert.
Wish that Nana happy birthday.
Wish Nana happy birthday for me tomorrow.
I will, when we watch your stream together.
Okay. Hey, check this out.
Is that a baby whale?
And her very, very proud mother. She delivered early.
Wow, that's some view. You're really living the dream.
Thanks. Miss you though. How's Nana?
Okay, not a big deal, but I am taking Nana to get tested for a clinical trial. Some new dementia drug.
Ooh. It's taking a dark
Thank
turn.
you for stepping up to help Nana.
I would have to take her to regular appointments there.
Can you handle that right now?
I think so. Depends how often.
You sound down. Is it just Nana?
I don't know. It's been hard since Dad died.
Damn.
I know. You want to stay on for a while? We can watch the baby whale together.
No, I should go. Say hi to the whales for me.
Yeah, she's holding it down. Family members dying. Then what am I doing? Just playing along with my little whales in the ocean? Wow. Props to Ren for holding it down. Doing what needs to be done. But, I guess I'm just gonna live the dream. My little dream sub. Okay, let's watch this thing again. Again? Let's watch this.
It's a big ocean. You gotta be able to see what's worth spending your time on.
When I'm down there in a submarine and I'm seeing all these animals, it's always about which one of these is new, which one of these has not been seen before to science.
Why do these
look
animals
at
come
that.
here as opposed to there? And where are they going? They're really tangible things that we can do now to start answering some of these questions. But as the
Sweet
technology
drone.
develops, we can become more and more and more and more sophisticated.
Technology is emerging on all fronts. We're using all this side scan sonar and hydrophones to map things out. We can use these sound underwater surveillance systems to actually track whales and see them move all around the ocean. There's a new field called environmental DNA where you just look at the sloughed off cells that are in the water to know who is there.
Oh, the whale shark was just here. Can we follow it? And you sniff the trail of the whale shark's DNA.
Guess
How
they
am
show
I
a
gonna
whale
understand
shark's
a
butt.
shark if I'm thinking like an old world primate? We're totally different. It took me several years to look at the eyes, to look at the hardware, to measure the light, and to build the camera so we could get all these hints into how that shark might be seeing the world. It's like a detective story.
Cool. I'm into it. I'm into all of it.
Day 2. Back to the atoll at sunset. The hydrophone feeds are alive with the sounds of whales. Gonna find me some singers. I'm excited to test Andra's new manta drone. Kinda like the Swiss Army knife of stealth drones. I'd love to spend the whole dive hanging out with baby Andrea, but miles to swim before I sleep.
Ready
I'm
to
in
dive.
and okay.
Looking good, Mirai. The Manta drone is ready for its first zoom scan.
Now I get to see why you talk about it so much.
Only the best science for you. Buoy ahead. Bet we'll find some whale vocalizations.
Well, I'm not taking that bet. You always find whales. You'd find them in your bathtub.
What kind of bathroom do you think I have?
Oh, Andre. You're such a kidder. Whee! That's the one that sounds like they're letting air out of a balloon sometimes.
This is a lot of whales.
That one is snoring.
Staggering the number migrating through this area.
Hey, don't jinx it.
But that thing's making a sound. Chattering his little teeth together. I don't think so, but that's what it sounds like. 40, that's probably the closest.
It's our sperm whale family again.
Okay, little baby. I'm gonna send a drone right at you.
The Manta drone will match speed with the creature so you can concentrate on steering it around to find the places you need to focus.
Whoa, 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 whoa. This is really hard to control. We gotta get this top part, I think.
All right, baby. We won't forget you now.
Got its little flukes, which is like the fingerprints of a whale. I guess that little pattern is always individualized. Unique. What else am I supposed to scan on you? Anything else? Okay. What's going on with mommy?
Andre, can the zoom scan tell how old the baby is?
Not with any certainty. Why?
Just wondering if she's old enough to hunt by herself. I wondered. She still seems pretty young to go that deep.
Will she be okay alone while her mother dives?
She should follow the pod. Her aunties will babysit while the mother hunts.
Wish I had them when my daughter was born.
Takes a pod.
Okay.
Mirai, why is the baby girl so important to your study?
I'm hoping to follow the baby for years to learn from her as she learns from her family, and hopefully to watch her eventually become a mother herself.
What else is going on out here? I'm back. What is it up to?
Here we are.
Zoom
The whale
scans,
we're
flick pattern,
designating
and record
humpback
song.
M1. Oh, so catchy.
Let's get your little song recorded. It's a male humpback. It's like it's snoring and it's snoring to fill up a balloon and then the balloon lets the air out. It's my scientific analysis. Let's look at his flukes.
How will you know it's M1 when you see it again?
Each humpback's fluke is unique.
So M1 it is.
Andre software is helping me understand the structure of their songs so we can try singing back.
More like playing back. I'll synthesize a song that mirrors one from another region to see how these whales react.
Because Andre doesn't like my singing.
It's more the songs you sing, actually.
Retaliation roast? Is that what just happened? Okay, I already know you sharks. What are these? Butterfly fish. Triggerfish. Damselfish. Cute. What's this? Soldier fish. Okay. Jeez, it's a long way to this other whale. What are those things? Angelfish. Was that a puffer? White spotted puffer fish. Got a little something. The puffer. Okay. Some humpbacks are dancing. What's going on with this
Approaching
man?
humpback M2. Looks like he's on a date.
How can you tell?
It's like they're dancing to his song.
He's being romantic.
What do you think, Andre? Do you think he can make it as a solo artist?
Not without more original material.
What?
Males from the same region sing nearly identical songs with just enough variation to stand out.
Yeah, just like most pop singers.
Such a snob.
It's too much sass. What's going on with the lady? Scanned you already. Oh my god, what if you accidentally went in his mouth? Better leave these two to their activities. Okay, we got the remoras on the whale shark. The damselfish. Oh, there's some horrible insect flying in here. It's gonna really bother me later. What is down
Let's
there?
hope the Whalapalooza continues. Wonder if they charge admission.
Don't worry. Whatever it is, you can take it from my budget.
Someone's feeling better today.
Jeez, non-stop quips. The quips on lock. What else is going on in here?
Well, I guess it worked. I've got some nasty noise.
Same damn sound we heard yesterday.
Well, I'll check it out between the whales.
Same damn sound of those damn Chaos Emeralds. That's some little sensor doodad. You know what? All this water is making me thirsty. Much better. Check this one out first. This is just a sensor thingy. The other one, it might be spooky.
Looks like another area sensor.
Okay, Mirai. Can you use the microtags to mark the starfish for collection?
Are you testing your collector drone?
It's not a test. Irina needs us to collect a few for study.
They are incredibly resilient. They can regenerate themselves from just a subset of their body.
They're also invasive. Must have hitched a ride in the ballast of a ship.
Irina, how many of these do you need? I'm missing the whales.
Just a few.
Get these invasive starfish out of here. What is that?
Okay, microtags deployed.
Thanks, Mirai. That's plenty.
Let's check out that creepy sound. You would be completely shredded if you were swimming around all day like this. How much effort that takes. You'd have like 300 abs. Yeah, this would be the creepiest
Are you sure
thing
this
ever,
is where
wouldn't
you
it?
track that noise?
Imagine
I
if you're
don't know,
just in the
Andre.
middle of the
That
abyss.
sound is loud, but it seems pretty deep. Can't see how it could be coming from a ship.
Yeah, I agree. It also keeps starting and stopping. I'll figure out another way to investigate it.
What else is going on around here? Any other creatures? What is that? Oh, just one of those same puffers. There is less biodiversity than Endless Ocean, I would say. But I feel like what they do have is pretty high quality. Especially the animations and whatnot. I think there's strong points and some weaknesses for both games. What else we got around here in terms of sound? Vino's
Andre,
dolphins.
what was that other nasty noise? It was definitely digital.
Low power alarm. You need to pick up a sensor for servicing.
It never occurred to you that a nice ringtone would be far less annoying?
Dang, going after the man's tones. Pretty harsh. What's going on with these dolphins? Zoom scan the dolphins? For a biosample.
I have colleagues that are studying the antimicrobial properties of these coral.
Well, they're rubbing themselves on medicine. Good idea, dolphins.
Mirai, please, please, get closer.
You weren't this excited about the dolphins before.
They're rubbing against the coral. Kind of a wellness visit.
Looks like a giant brain. Oh, easy, buddy. Do I just need one? Is it all done? Okay. I should rub on it a little bit too, right? A little bit of a rub. Yeah. Do as the dolphins do. That's what I always say. Looks like it's something in here, actually.
Hey Andre, those reef sharks like your ringtone. Will I be able to get the data off that sensor while I'm picking it up?
No, it goes to sleep when the power is low to preserve the data.
What is this? Ah! Ah! Oh my god, there's an octopus in there.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Shame that wasn't on the live stream.
Have you seen one do that before?
Never!
Oh my god, they both answered at the
picking
same
up a tag
time.
from the sperm whale pod. Pushing the waypoint now.
On my way.
I'm gonna chase down the octopus again.
Sorry,
Bite me,
sharks.
shark.
Mirai is off the menu.
It's hard to get my own quips in here with all the quips. Non-stop quips in this game.
The baby's back with the rest of the pod.
What's it doing?
Nuzzling. Probably calling for its mama.
Well, I'm sure it won't mind if we just invasively put a drone in its face. They really just have holes in the roofs of their mouths for their bottom teeth? That's pretty cool. What am I supposed to do?
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I hear it.
Jeez, Andre, calm down.
There they go. That was our shot. Can you send the sub to pick me up? I'm done for now.
The noise made me so depressed. I figured out if you could introduce whale songs to popular culture, you could maybe get a movement going to save the whales. Right on, Roger Payne. I think it might have worked. Maybe. As I drink from a plastic bottle, which is killing the whales, right? What do we got here? Do these doodads do anything? Wow, look at my tools. Any new vids? Oh, we got a vid. Look at this.
What we know as humans about whales comes from just a few scientists so far, like Roger and Katie Payne. They had background in music, and by kind of mapping out the songs, noticing that if they would look at this almost like a song sheet, every 15 minutes or so there would be a repeat. Only male humpbacks sing, but the function of their song is still mysterious. The general belief is that whale songs serve the same purposes that bird songs do, as ways for males to advertise for mates and to challenge rivals. But why they change their songs is still unknown. Taking that information from whales and passing that to us humans was one of the most transformative pieces of narrative to feed the Save the Whale movement and maybe save some whales from extinction. These animals are sharing this world that might have been millions of years going on in their world, and suddenly, for the first time, we, as humans, are tuning in.
Tune in, turn on, tune up, as the saying goes. Look at my excellent sleeping bag. What we got in here? Mindful care. What? I'm reading these books about taking care of grandma, but I'm hanging out in this sub. Dang, what's gonna happen? Whale song data. Okay. Did we see anything new in here? We got those excellent starfish. Northern Pacific Sea Star. These are definitely the ones that we have around here. Whale shark. 2 sharks. Not bad. Imagine if your chair turned around for you every time you walked up to it. It'd be freaking sweet. Stream highlights. Unknown noise from the deep affects whale behavior. What's going on with Ren?
Hey, it's Ren. Leave a message at the beep. Is there actually a beep?
Hey, Ren, why's your phone off? You said this was a good time to call. Ignore that. Someone was messing with my whales today. I was just hoping I could vent to you a little.
What's that Nana doing? Oh, but worried about your tests and your education. Your test won't. Let's go with the test because we
I
know
hope
she's
your
stressed
test
about
went well.
Nana.
Hey, we had a whale-a-palooza today. Anyway, give me a call when you can. The whales say hi back.
Who cares about your dang whales? Nana's running into trouble. Let's talk to these jerks.
Hey, Mirai. How are you?
Doing all right. How are you feeling? Any better?
A bit. I might finally be getting my sea legs.
Next step, diving.
One step at a time, Mirai.
Okay, but I promise you, it'll change your life. Is Andre with you?
No, just me. Andre is analyzing some sound files in the other lab. I think I may have upset him.
Again.
The two of you do seem to be on opposing wavelengths fairly often.
I quite enjoy our debate, except when it affects our work.
It wasn't a debate. It was an argument.
Snap. Andre has entered the
I
chat.
didn't realize you were on. What did you find?
This is video and audio from your last dive. And this is an analysis of the sound that spooked the family. And this sound is from the Canadian marine acoustic scientist. I think the findings are pretty clear.
The noise was Canadian. Confirmed.
The signatures sound the same to me.
He gave me the same test.
Andre, who is messing with my whales?
Deep sea miners.
Here? In the research zone? It's off limits to commercial activity.
And when has that ever mattered before?
We don't know that they are in the research zone. They may be just outside it. We knew they were doing an impact study nearby.
What are they after? That might give us a clue.
They're looking for rare minerals to make solar panels.
Could the sound cause trauma to the whales?
The acoustic
crazy.
specialist said it might push them to quieter hunting grounds, but was unlikely to cause acoustic trauma.
So what's the move?
We should use our mapping drone to investigate their activity.
And this is where our debate turns into an argument. We need that drone to map the deep sea vents before Mirai dives there. The biochemistry of these vents is the perfect cocktail for creating new life forms.
If there is illegal activity there, we have to stop it. Otherwise, there will be no life forms.
Why spend our short time here policing rather than researching? Let's be scientists.
Mirai, your dive, your call.
We gotta stop those miners, dude. This game's from like 2 years ago. Or like, no, it's from like 4 years ago. And there was just one of those John Oliver episodes talking about deep sea mining and how it's gonna wreck a bunch of
I'll
environments
dive
and
in
stuff.
the vents without a map. Nobody messes with my whales.
Nobody mess with the whales. We're gonna stop those miners. What's going on, Ren?
Hey, Mirai. Sorry I missed you. Misplaced my phone. Whale-a-palooza? Is that a real thing? Tell whomever annoyed you I'm coming for them. Hey, nobody messes with our whales. Does your submarine have sonar? Maybe you can find the bad guys with that. Maybe that was the answer they were looking for on my test. I was hoping to chat live too. You need to help me figure out a better plan for next semester. Miss you.
Spending all my time as a college student taking care of your last surviving relatives while you play with whales. Man, the guilt trip on this is crazy. Just out here on my submarine pooping directly into the ocean. Not a care in the world. Okay, to begin a new video, just gotta check these sweet videos. Nope, let's do another dive. How do we use these things? Can't use them? Can't use it? Okay, I guess the only thing is to dive. Suit up.
Day 5. Open ocean, east of the atoll. I'm ready to play back a coda sound to Andrea to see her response. I'm definitely worried that the family has gotten smaller. Not sure if they were just spooked by that sound or if something else is going on. Staying hopeful. Ready to dive.
I'm in and okay. You know, I always feel like I'm swimming in place in the open ocean.
Imagine if you just did this. That would feel gnarly. Look at that. You don't know how deep it is. There could be anything in there. Anyway. Yeah, that's crazy. The plot is like deep sea mining for solar panel parts. The real thing is like deep sea mining for like things for batteries. And it's like, oh, it'll stop climate change, but also it'll like destroy this important environment for like the earth and stuff. Very deep commentary, I know. Sunfishes. They don't make any sound. They're like barely alive. I think that's that manatee from Subnautica.
That song sounds familiar. Hey, a newcomer. Now to get there before the noise from Andre's miner friends scares them all away.
Okay.
You want to raise my blood pressure?
Oh, Andre's getting steamed about that. We got orcas here.
I was
Do not get
expecting
eaten.
to find orcas here.
They don't look like killers.
Top of the food chain, just like us. Minus the urge to destroy ourselves.
What's your song like?
Hello to you too.
That's a very cute song.
Has anyone been tracking them?
I'm still waiting to see if there's a match.
That excellent tattoo shape they have. I think they all have the same one. How many of these babies am I scanning? Okay, that's enough with the orcas. How about these hammerheads? What happens if you scan a bunch of them? It says 7 out of 36. If you scan 36 of them, you know everything about dolphins? Oh, maybe that's how you unlock stuff like the different behavior animation thingies. Okay, let's get this sunfish. Mola mola. Wow, look at these moon jellies. They literally look like the exact ones that are around Puget Sound. Leatherback? Is that what you are?
Andre, are you seeing this?
Is that a leatherback turtle?
I didn't think there were any left here.
What happened?
Egg poaching, and the nesting beaches got too warm.
So cute.
Biosample acquired.
Do you think your turtles are making a comeback?
Well, I wish I could be optimistic. It's just as likely our turtle is taking the long route home to somewhere else.
What does that mean? Okay. We got, what are these? Some kind of sardines? Sardinellas. Excuse me. Okay, what is that, a little pilot fish? It is a pilot fish. Ocean sunfish. Okay, let's hear some songs from this one.
Okay, group survey. New or a repeat?
Let's hear the song and we'll find out, right? Well, it's gotta be new.
So glad to hear you. Those noisy neighbors silenced enough of your friends.
It's so funny that this giant creature makes that little, like, air coming out of a balloon sound. Let's check your flukes.
New whale! We'll designate this one M4, because why mess with a good thing?
The sounds don't sound like the prior songs.
These are more social sounds.
Then what the heck was the other sounds? Did we already do that? I think we already did that, right? Okay, let's go back to the dang buoy. Mola mola. The cool thing about these guys is when you look at their skeleton, there's only bones in like 20% of this, I swear. It's just like concentrated around the front of it. And the rest of this is a big boneless wing. Where's I going?
Feels like my birthday, and that buoy is my present. Hope it's better than my last birthday.
Dare I ask?
My sister got me jeans that were mine for about a week before they wandered off, never to be seen again. A mystery, I tell you.
Are we talking about jeans and birthdays? Trying to learn about whales. He knows dolphins again.
Did you not charge any of these batteries before you put the sensor in?
It's not a battery alarm, it's the drone.
Andre's getting mad. Okay, we got hammerheads. We got a whale shark. Right? So, look at these freaking jellyfish, they're so cool.
You're right. That is definitely not a dead battery. Unless
Okay,
we're
what are
using
these
whale
little
sharks
fishes?
as batteries now.
Okay, the Sardinellas. Let's look at this guy. Oh, he has a thingy stuck on him.
There's
Supposed to do
already a
anything
tag
about
on
that?
it.
Then scan the tag.
Sure, like that was obvious.
Rincodon typus. I don't know what the heck that means, other than just whale shark. Okay, what's going on with your head? Man, look how big this thing is. Imagine if it opened its mouth right in
I'm
front of
leaving
you.
another tag. Much better than a dead battery.
Yeah, definitely won't mind sticking something into its epidermis. Maybe it doesn't mind. I'm not a whale shark, I don't know.
Dolphins. Always showing off. Hey, Andre, can you make your manta drone do synchronized swimming?
Guess we'll see.
I'm gonna zoom scan. Okay. What am I supposed to do? Got any sound?
Let's log you in.
Some very faint clicking. Okay, cool. Those are just Sardinellas. And then what do we got here? Orcas or something? Look at the abyss. Anything could come swimming up out of there at any moment. We got another buoy or something over here? Dolphins are still playing. Sunfish. orcas. What's going on with this one?
Hello! I just met your friends. Pretty low weight. Irina, do you think this one could be sick?
I'm honored you believe I could tell from this distance, and that my knowledge of disease extends to all species.
Fair enough.
How do you know it's low weight just by looking at it?
We sure no one's tracking them?
Nothing has turned up.
This is my dream. Like, imagine if you could do this. Incredible. This game is very cool.
Didn't you pick this dive location because you tracked the baby's pod out here?
I said they were heading in this direction.
Then what the heck is going on here? Get out of the way, sunfish. I'm trying to do stuff here.
Andre,
What's that?
the buoy is glitching. I don't know what range you've set, but I think I'm hearing all the animals in the Pacific.
Yeah. Too many sound signals for the software to keep up.
I don't know what
Oh.
kind of party I'm crashing, but pretty sure I'm gonna love it.
With the bait ball.
It's a bait ball. Humpbacks, orcas, very unusual.
So
but
sick.
Everyone's gotta eat.
Are you safe down here?
I'll try not to be mistaken for a fish.
For real, because they're all just gonna eat these guys. Oh my god, everyone is getting into it. What am I even supposed to do? I would help. I would help these whales by corralling these fish into a bait ball for them to devour. Okay, hold on. We gotta
Of
get.
course dolphins show up. Never like
Two
being left out of the
dolphins.
action.
They want leftovers.
We gotta
Good
get
luck
one more
to them.
orca, and
They're
we
up
gotta get one
against bigger
humpback.
stomachs.
You're already scanned. You're not scanned yet. Oh, this is so cool. Wow, imagine if you could do this. Now what am I supposed to do? Supposed to go over here now? Come enjoy this
Here they
bait
are.
ball.
You were right, Andre. I guess I didn't just swim across the Pacific for nothing.
Okay, zoom scan. The guy in the video just attached little suction cup things to the tops of them. Wonder how much that makes them mad. Okay, we zoom scan that one. Who else are we supposed to do? This guy?
Are there fewer than before in this pod? Or am I just getting faster at tagging?
No, definitely fewer. But maybe the others are hunting.
No, don't leave me. Well, the mother stayed with the baby this time.
Okay, ready for playback? I've prepared a coder you can activate from your dive watch.
We're gonna play it a song.
Okay, first attempt to speak whale. Hopefully I won't offend her.
Echo clicks. I could feel it across my body, just checking me out.
First contact.
She zoom scanned you.
You have no idea what that felt like. She was looking right at me. Whew, you have no idea.
Sound is everything to whales. It's their hands. These are animals with the biggest brains on Earth and the most powerful sound apparatus. Dr. Gruber. That's pretty cool to think about. Okay, let's watch the video.
If people stayed on the shore and never got underwater, how would we ever know that fish like one another? When you see fish interact with other creatures, like the octopus and the grouper, who go fishing together, they
They're
communicate
buds?
in ways that we don't know what they're saying, but they know what they're saying.
They're buddies.
They've been on the Earth for hundreds of millions of years. They've had a long time to figure out these close relationships.
Dude, fish have friends.
Sharks actually might prey on dolphins in a natural setting, but when they are presented with a bait ball, then they work together for this common goal to feed on the fish.
We had very large bait balls spread over probably half the size of a football field. We had mobula, we had dolphins, the bait was shifting everywhere, animals were coming in, moving out, just moving so quickly.
So we have some orcas around the bowl and also under. So everybody works together as a team, herding the fish. Males, female, everybody is doing this, and they will eventually share the stunned fish afterwards, which is pretty amazing to see. There is no competition, so everybody's working together and everybody is sharing the prey afterwards.
It really takes a long time of being in there, watching the same species of fish to figure out these really interesting things that they're doing. So I think that there's probably a lot of really interesting behaviours out there that we haven't even discovered yet.
It's funny because it's all like the whales and the sharks are all buddies. Everyone's having a good time. How about the like millions of fish that are just like suddenly devoured by all of the biggest creatures in the ocean, living in pure terror? But it's like all those other guys, they were friends. They shared. They shared the terrified, stunned, torn apart little fishies. Fishies who probably cried. They probably cried while the sharks and stuff were eating them. So, there's another perspective for you. Yes, animals work together as a team, but they also murder all the time. That's what they don't tell you.
Bad news. The drone we had tracking that intrusive noise, it's gone. Lost contact hours ago.
It was
I'll
the
keep monitoring
miners.
the hydrophones for that noise, but as of now, unless the drone resurfaces, that's all we've got.
The miners destroyed the drone? Okay, it's war now. Are you kidding me?
Hey, Mirai. I assume you've heard that Andrea lost a drone.
Yeah, bad break. Did we get any usable data from the drone before it went missing?
You'll have to ask Andrea. He hasn't given me an update. I think he's upset that I suggested we'd still have the drone if we used it for its original purpose.
It's crazy that we only have one mapping drone. If this were a space mission, we would probably have 100. You sound a little frustrated. Is that with Andre or the drone situation?
Both.
That's understandable, sister.
Yeah, his passion can sometimes be overwhelming.
I just wish he wasn't so cold with me, just because I turned my prior research into a successful biotech business. Not every company is evil.
False. Was it fun? I don't want to say that. I don't know. Give him some time.
Give him time. He'll lighten up. I know he thinks your current research is important. And impressive.
It is. Actually, that's nice to know.
Was that a yawn? Did you get any
Boring.
sleep?
Not really. Between the drone and staying up to chat with my daughter, I spent most of the night staring out of my cabin window at the moon.
My grandmother loved to take me free diving in the moonlight. It was magical. It's like the whole ocean glows.
Sounds like a fun grandmother.
She was. Is. She's alive, but suffers from dementia.
Sorry to hear that.
Thanks. Nana moved in with us after our mom died. I was 12. Ren was 4.
Mom is dead too. Jeez. Definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, most of the time. It's complex right now. Where is your daughter?
She's at university in the UK.
What is she studying?
Pre-med. But she also has a passion for music. She has been playing in the same indie band for years.
What's her music like?
Hard to describe. I'm sure Sophie would love for you to check it out. I'll send you her latest single.
Ooh.
Isn't your sister also at university?
My sister
They should be friends.
took a break for a few years, but she's back now.
There's a story there. Not my business.
Yeah, for real. Tough stuff. You know what? That sums it up. Tough stuff.
She's had to deal with tough stuff. We both have. I just seem to have an easier time adjusting.
Does she want?
Because I've run away to a submarine all the time?
I don't think she wants her stuff to get in the way of my success.
You sound like me talking about my daughter.
Yeah, complex. People are messy. That's why I study whales. Speaking of which, I better get prepped for our next dive.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Yes, of course.
Hi, Mirai. It must be late there.
That's okay. I'm on dive time.
I showed Nana the highlights from your live stream.
Did she? Damn. Did she like the whales?
Yeah? Did she like the whales?
It's hard to know. She did huff at the dolphins, though.
Figured she would. Those rapscallions. Well, let's get into this story.
She used to read you that story every night.
Yeah, you've told me that, but I don't really remember.
Are you doing okay with her?
Kind of. You do this better.
Did you want to talk about next semester?
When you get back. It's complex.
You know, I can look at coming back earlier.
That's crazy talk. Go speak to your whales.
Gonna try. Catch you later.
Dang. Real talk. Real talk. Do we have any more ominous file folders around here? No. What's this? Book of poems? Creams? Medicines? What do we got on the old board this time? 1,000,000 views. Okay. Seems like we're on top of it. What is that? Sea turtle conservation research. Yeah, because we saw that sweet leatherback. Okay, we watched all these. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. They're not that long, right?
Day 7. About to enter the Twilight Zone. I'm following Andrea's family down to the seamounts where I hope to observe them hunting. Arena has been testing our samples and is worried about a harmful algal bloom being somewhere nearby, so I am to keep an eye out for that. Check. I'm also keeping an eye out for more turtles. I know they're out there, ready to dive.
Why is algae going to be in the Twilight Zone? Does that make any sense?
I'm in and okay.
And we're streaming.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, or welcome back. I'm diving near a seamount region, also known as the Twilight Zone, because it is just beyond reach of the sun. And we'll be taking some questions live, so be nice.
We'll also be testing a playback system to interact with whales.
Is there going to be a chat that we have to interact with? Split fin flashlight fish? I want to get a good look at those guys. That sounded cool. This depth seems a little unrealistic, isn't it? Can you just free dive at 400 meters? Is that a thing? Spider crab. Can you get pinched in this game? Better not. Cool. We got drones. Let's find out how deep people actually free dive. Because yeah, maximum depth by anyone on a single breath is 253 meters. So, but like, how deep can people scuba dive? Because this isn't really free diving because it's got a rebreather or whatever. Oh, free divers go deeper. Wait. Recreational divers go down to 40 meters. Maximum depth of a scuba diver? What? Open water diver is 60 feet? What? Some recreational divers have descended to 1,000 feet and survived the experience without any problems. What's the record? It's saying like how deep you should go when you're scuba diving. Well, whatever. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's a pretty crushing depth. What the heck is this? Is this a sea cucumber? What's a comb jelly? It's a comb, dude, I saw one of these in real life. Cause it's got like the little bioluminescent strips on it, right? Okay, well, if you want to go review the videos on my channel, there is a video of one of those little guys showing up on the surface, and I looked at it. One of the first things I did on this channel. Silver Chimera. This is like a precursor to a shark, basically. Spider crab. Man, I don't care about the buoy. I'm looking at all the stuff down here. That's pretty cool, like finding a thing that I've seen in real life in this game. That rules. What are you doing down here? You're supposed to be at the surface. What are these? Oh, look at these squids! What is this? What are you? Octopus squid. Okay, that was a real lazy naming thing. They were like, it's one of those things with all the legs, like an octopus. No, I mean a squid. It's an octopus squid, yeah. Am I supposed to touch this thing? What am I looking for anyway? Octopus squid. Pick one, you know? Oh, because I was scanning. Is that the problem? Is this not what I'm looking for? Is it some higher up? Or is it further down? There it is. I was just goofing around.
Want to hear something cool? So do I. I'm hoping that buoy can send a little message to our humpback friends.
That's right. Andre is going to serenade some humpbacks.
Well, not me, but using a song I generated from other recordings.
Doing what now? We're playing some whale songs for the whales? What the heck is that? A sensor? Let's get that freaking sensor turned off before we do whale stuff. Let's go hit that question mark. Just a hammerhead. Ah, easy hammerhead. What's that little thing? What were you? Pile of fish.
Another leatherback turtle, Andre. And feasting on some moon
Ew.
That
jellies.
is odd.
Ooh.
Is that the same one we saw before?
It looks bigger, but let me zoom scan it to be sure.
Look at all these jellyfish. Neat. Anyway, let's zoom scan this bad boy. Are you the same? Well, look at him eat the jellyfish. Classic leatherback behavior.
We can run the sample in the lab, but I am sure this is a different one.
Do they typically travel together? Wouldn't it be surprising to find two this far off course?
Yes, it would be.
And yet, here they are.
Welcome back, turtles.
He is
Enjoy
tearing
your
those things
beautiful moon
up.
jellies.
He is tearing into them. He loves those things. Okay. What else are we supposed to do? Look at this dang whale again. I'm kind of over whales. Show me what else is down here. Look at John Dory. The fish with the human name.
Okay, time to see if any humpbacks respond to our song.
Jordan wants to know how you will know.
Great question. If we have recorded him before, we'll see if the influence of our song affected his.
Scientists believe whales from one region can influence the song of whales from another when they mix.
They mix? These whales are mixing?
Hey Andre, we've recorded a song from this one before, right?
We have.
How quickly can you compare his two songs?
Well, I need to wait for his song to complete at least one full cycle.
And how long is that?
20 minutes, maybe more.
Wow, that's a long, slow ballad.
You don't have time for that nonsense. What's this baby?
Dana squid. It looks like they're hunting...
Lanternfish.
Well called, Arena. We'll make you a sea witch yet.
I'm sorry, a what?
Let's scan a few to pick up their hunting behavior. Here goes.
This would be so cool in real life.
Scott
with the
from
squids.
Denver wants to know if they eat each other.
Some do. I
Yes.
think this one was upset he missed out on his prey.
Oh, sweet. They definitely eat each other. They do not care. They do not care. They're looking out for number one. As they should be. Man, it's dark down here. Comb jelly. My favorite. Of all these little buddies. Too many drones, though. Crab. Spider crab. Orange Ruffy. What's going on with this thing? Pretty annoying sensors.
Great. I've been waiting for this. I have just activated your UV light.
First of all, don't mess with my suit when I'm diving. Secondly, you spoiled my surprise.
Swell Shark? Another incredibly lazy name.
What am I looking for here?
Oh, one of our sperm whale tags must have fallen off.
Andre, you really need better glue for these.
I don't use glue.
Yeah, you just use spikes that go through their skin,
I've
right?
tracked down the tag. It's in a cave. I wonder how it got in here.
Oh my god.
What the?
Mirai!
I told you it would ink.
Are you okay?
Other than getting inked in front of a live global audience?
You know, you might want to get that off you. It will probably attract predators.
Can I squeeze through the octopus hole? Oh my god, I
Oh,
can't.
wonderful.
Nice. I got inked. I told you it would ink. Next time I better grab onto my head or something. I saw a video where one attached to a guy's back and couldn't even peel it off. Or maybe he could. It just took a long time. But I don't know. I feel like those suckers, you know, they start sucking onto you. It's gotta be hard to get off. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Down here. Wait, whoa. I have a waypoint? Oh. Sensor alarm. Zoom scan using white. Zoom scan using white light? Change light to UV to... What am I supposed to do? I gotta go back in that cave or whatever? I don't remember where that thing was. Do I have to go back into the octopus hole? Or was it in here? That's the octopus, that jerk. Let's go look at him. You octopus vulgaris. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's a question mark. Okay. What am I supposed to scan? What am I supposed to scan? Something in here? Just a comb jelly. goofing up. I don't even know what I'm doing. Did it say to zoom scan? Well, how the heck do I get there? So, is there? Okay. Zoom scanning with the white light. The swell shark. Oh, how about that?
Swell sharks have developed biofluorescence to communicate with each other. Their eyes have special adaptations for the UV light. Now you can see what a swell shark sees.
That's what I'm talking about.
Ew, what is this? Oh, it's the same one. Okay. Come on, you swell shark. Okay, I did it.
Next you can try the black light I installed in your sub.
You did not. You did install it in your dorm room back in the day. Your wife showed me pictures.
Well, uni was a good time.
What? What on earth was that about? What the heck? It changes my suit color when I change these? It's pretty sweet, actually. Wait a minute. Oh, I've already scanned that thing. I was thinking the cone
Okay,
jelly would
last
look
boy
excellent.
of the dive. How are you feeling?
Chances of suit holding out until the end of the dive? Good. Hope of seeing if our humpback song had any effect? Well,
You know this, but for the viewers, science is not magic, it takes patience.
I'd like to believe in a little magic. Sperm whale. I think it's... Yes, it's hunting! First time we'll be able to document it with Andre's technology.
Check that sound.
Come on, come on. And then the buzz. I got it!
It's buzzing.
Raj from Mumbai wants to know, what's the buzz?
I think he was making a joke.
Got it. But what is the buzz? How is it used?
We're not entirely sure, but definitely associated with being close to prey.
This is just the warm-up. The real fun will come in the deep.
Let's head into the deep. Unknown sensor. Sense it.
Andre. Andre.
Whoa, look at the
Well,
babies.
there's no way these little ones are thousands of
There's
miles
little
off course.
babies.
Right, Andre?
Give him a minute.
Oh, they're
Right.
awesome.
Let's scan a few of these to get their gender. There's a tiny tag here. Andre?
Scan. Okay. They're so cute.
Chen from Shanghai wants to know why you care about their gender.
Well, their sex is determined by the temperature of their nests. Warming beaches wiped out the turtles in this region.
Believe in a little magic now, Andre?
I may just start, but let me check on that tag first.
Let's go down here. Whoa.
Oh, wow. Glad we didn't miss this.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they must have been hunting down past the rift.
I think we found our spot for our first deep dive.
Mirai, check out that one closest to you. What's that on its skin?
Not sure I
Squid
can
bites.
catch them. They're headed to the surface. Might just be a scrape from a ship strike.
Yeah, let's hope that's all it is.
Oh, it could be like a propeller or something. I was
Let's
thinking
end
it
it
was.
here.
They usually get bitten up by squids, I think. But yeah, that kind of strike thing. It's probably a propeller or something. Or it's those dastardly miners who we're totally going to destroy. But the screen is black. What's going on here?
I know it seems like Andre worries about everything. But I really understand where that comes from. Everyone's seen the pictures, but I can tell you it was really tough to be doing hands-on work when we were losing entire species. For me, it was the whales. But for Andre, it was the turtles. I stayed to help him. Several of the other scientists did as well. By then, only Andre's protected nests were the ones producing turtles in the region. We all figured that the population was going to collapse, and eventually it did. But seeing this large man spend day after day carrying tiny turtles from the nest to the water, it inspired us to stay. I mean, coming back now, it feels like another world. Andre is not an angry man, Irina. He's just a man who gets angry when he sees people say it's too hard, or that they don't care at all.
Yeah, Irina. Give him a freaking break. Let's listen to his message.
Hi, Mirai. Sorry to miss the post-dive brief. I've been listening to our humpback recordings for hours and got myself in a kind of funk. Actually, I started listening to the humpbacks and then switched to Miles Davis. Anyway, I don't see any clear sign that our playback influenced any of the other whales yet, but I just know we're on the right track. I'm sorry to be in such a mood. Don't know what to make of those turtles or what's going on with our sperm whale family. Right. Catch you in a bit.
Search for giant squid using light-based lure that mimics a bio... What? Whoa. What am I supposed to do now? Called Irina. Okay. Well, the next one sounds sweet. Coping with loss? Dude, what is with the heavy foreshadowing in this game? Wrist radio technical manual? Okay. Let's watch the last video or videos. Call it a day. Dang, there's a bunch now. Okay, let's watch these because I think they're usually pretty cool. Reverse.
Jellyfish have mechanisms of self-repair. They're constantly getting
Looks like a
bitten
lion's
by
mane.
turtles and chunks getting taken away. 50% of the jellyfish population are wounded.
It's rough.
So
Look at this
they've gone
guy, he
through
doesn't even care.
500 million years living, persisting in the ocean in simplicity, and they've come up with some remarkable ways of living.
So cool.
There's something called the immortal jellyfish and how they age, aging in reverse, which we're just beginning to understand, where they get old and then degenerate back into a youth again. In understanding the gene pathways and how this happens, this could look at, humans. We don't have this capacity to age in reverse. It's like Benjamin Button, and it's here. And it just takes the kind of focus and dedication to look at that jellyfish and to grow that jellyfish and to figure out how to use the best available scientific tools to get at this question. It's just about kind of looking super deeply and letting the secrets unfold.
Damn, that is cool. Benjamin Button jellyfish. Holy crap.
The energy from our star flies through the universe, through our atmosphere, and hits us at the ground. But now, when we go underwater, the ocean properties of water are like pure blue filter. So it's going to filter out all these other wavelengths except blue. As you go down further, it's primarily blue, blue, blue till 700 meters. And at that level, there's still faint photons of sunlight in the blue range. And we call this the twilight zone. And there, animals are still perceiving a tiny little bit of our sun's energy. Below this, it's gone. 24/7 darkness. It turns out that there's a ton of color vision down in the deep. So it's like they're making enough light down there to be able to be satisfying all the eyes of the deep sea creatures. So it's not this totally dark world down there. It's still light. It's just the animals are making the light rather than the sun. We've designed all this technology to kind of satisfy our visual hardware. As I started looking at other animals, they have totally different hardware. And I've been looking at everything through these silly little primate eyes. We have to overcome our humanness to jump behind the world of a shark or another creature and see the world from their perspective. We found a biofluorescent shark, and it only sees right at the blue-green interface. So it's really just tuned to a very similar spectrum to the environment it lives in. This fluorescence was creating greater contrast for the shark. It's like this endless well of information. We're at the very tip of the iceberg.
These are so cool. Wow. Green Shark was awesome.
These animals travel thousands of kilometers, navigating open oceans that have no physical landmarks. They have that innate ability to find their way. They're only sharing our beach for a short point in time, but they need protection because man has brought an ancient species to near extinction. I got involved at a time when hostilities were very real. People came with guns and machetes to poach a turtle. We would protect these animals at all costs. Because on the high tides, when the tide comes up, this area here will be flooded, right? So when the sea turtle lays her egg, the nest requires a constant temperature. And if we recognize that this nest is in a real bad spot, we choose a spot further inland on the beach that's stable, and then we would evaluate if the eggs were able to hatch because of us moving them. And in both cases, we're always right. So as the villagers began to benefit from the tourism that turtle conservation was creating, they saw that the turtle was worth more to them alive than dead. The children really love sea turtles. We educate them, but we involve them. And by so doing, we get them to a level of interest where they want to become actively involved. When we first started this conservation work, we would encounter at the height of the nesting season 30, 40 turtles. Now we encounter over 500. That's significant. Some people argue, well, that's nature. Leave them. Why protect them? But remember, humans have to intervene sometimes to help nature keep existing.
That is really cool. Just really cool. How many of these are there? Okay. I think we might be like halfway through the game. Those videos are like a serious highlight to this. Huh. What a cool game, right? This is like... This looks exactly like my Subnautica base. What is this? Anyway, extremely cool game. It's just so cool. Science log. We got sperm whales and juveniles and damselfish and barracudas and pilotfish and... Ah, let's look at the best animal ever, this thing. Do we have like more info about it, or just so we can look at it? Look at what it's classified as. Animalia Satenophora. How are you supposed to say that? Nuda. It definitely is Nuda. Baroida. Baroidae. Baroiovata. Sweet animal. Seen it face to face. I've been face to face with that thing. Imagine that. Also this thing. Pretty cool, but also very common. So like, didn't freak out about it. Would love to see an octopus face to face. That's kind of a dream. Look at this guy with his own flashlight eyes. That is sweet. How do you see him swim around and stuff? Did I... Oh, I have to go to this table. Okay. Let's see him swim around. In real life, it didn't look quite this hairy. How does it behave? We don't know its behavior. Does it have behavior? Oh, it's so cute. Look at his little eyeballs. And his cute little mouth. Man, this game is cool. This is like everything that I wanted in a game and in real life at the same time. So cool. Okay, I've seen this face to face as well. Doesn't have behavior because it doesn't have a freaking brain. Spider crab. Oh, creepy. Very creepy. It doesn't have facts or anything? I swear there were facts for some of these. Okay, some of them have behaviors. Oh, the science log does have stuff. What am I thinking? Oh, but I guess for some of the organisms it doesn't have much. Look at this thing's little mouth. Does it even have teeth? What does it do? That's what I want to know. This thing's gotta have behavior, right? Okay, it lives in the Twilight Zone. Man, what a creep. So let's see it hunt. Don't you do it. Hey, oh, gross. Yuck. Get out of here, sunfish. We didn't talk to you before. Okay. Wow, it's so cool. Definitely a different experience than Endless Ocean, but kind of rooted in the same concepts. Man, those videos are sick, though. So cool. Let's save it. On the seamounts. Yeah, I think we're about halfway. I could probably do the rest in one more video. Very impressed with this. Extremely impressed. So cool. Yeah. Next time, maybe we'll finish it. Stay tuned for that. The end.